Hey guys, happy Memorial Day and welcome to the channel. It's the 1st of September. We've got a lot done. I went to a farm, got some TMR. I think the plan today, besides bale hay, is to get some cows. We've got 1, 2, 3 farms. Where I live's a dairy. I bought the pasture we talked about in the other one. And I've got the barn down the road. Barn down the road might be beef cows. And we just may start with those. Let's get started. We stopped here at this dealership. We bought a used case front loader 855D. I'm hoping my flatbed trailer and that pickup truck will work, but we'll get it, just not today. We've got to deliver this to the one barn farm that you have not seen. I'm got to make a decision. We're going to have Holstein for dairy cows, but I'm going to have one beef farm. One. And I really don't know what it's going to be I'm going to get. I know no beef cows, but I don't know what I'm getting. I'm going to get the dairy going. But it's just a matter of time. Now, I could be a big dairy too, and that could be older cows that are not milking. And maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That way we have cows there that are eating, to have babies or whatnot, and there'll be the 2 calf pens plus the lactators, and then the pasture will pass when we get down to the stop sign will be the heifers. Sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds good. That's what we'll do. We'll have to make a lot of food because it's Holsteins. But that being said, I pulled out a loan. That's how I was able to get this trailer and how I got that case thing. And once we get this, once we get this dumped at the farm, we're going to be first getting cows in. Then we'll bale hay, but we'll run and get them because it's noon and 1 o'clock we have to get to the sale barn. So but that pasture right there we bought, and we'll put heifers in there. Them will be the older heifers. The younger heifers will be at the 2 barns. Now, the bank barn one, it could be ones that we would sell, per se. It could be older heifers in there. It's just we're not going to keep them. But we'll start with the older cows that are dry. That's what today is. Now, on the farm, we've chopped silage already this morning. Got that done. It's in the silo. The hay field, whoa, there's a lot of weight behind me. It's got me all over the place. I guess I shouldn't be doing 60 some miles per hour. Hayfield is down the way there. We already ran to the store once and got wrap loaded it in the baler. It's hooked to the tractor. So hopefully after we get back from getting cows, we will be able to get them, and then we'll put a couple bells here at this farm. So all I gotta do is just come down here and feed it. But before I dump, we will pull in. But this is a farm that I was talking about. My grandpa built it, and let's jump the feeder. It's decent sized pasture, so we definitely can put some dry cows here. Automatic water, so I just have to come at least once a day to feed. And how many can it hold? Well, let's see here. 130. So we're just getting one trailer load anyhow, so it should be good. Well, I will get back to you after we dump this load. Alright, we dumped it in there. They've got food. This house right across the way, I think my parents are looking into. They are looking into that house. Right now they're staying closer to the big city, which would be Columbus. Just because that's where the plane just came in. They'll be up here in a couple hours. And I think they're saying they will be signing papers on that. So that will be the help out also need. We also got to get wheat seed sometime this month to be able to plant in that field right there. But where do I want to park this? Well, we can put it right here next to the commodity shed. We're gonna try to also run a lot of different stuff in there. But yeah, that bank barn, since it doesn't hold as many, 14. Yeah, 14. We'll probably put the calves we're going to sell in there. Let's unhook the pin. Unsnap. Alright. Oh, we're going to save. Hit the wrong one. It's fine. And I think it just popped off. It did. Alright. I hit the pin. And so we're going to back up to the stock trailer. And we're going to go down to the stockyards. And we're going to get 30 Holsteins. Now, I won't be unopposed to get some brown Swiss, but did the jack come down some? Yes, it did. Well, guys, we're gonna get back to you once I get this hooked on. I gotta go back here and get the loader tractor and lift that up. So we'll be back here in a minute. All right, lifted it up. One farm help took it back to the shop. We're off to the cell because I want to be able to have a good spot. I don't want to be there all day, and I got my eye on the cell bill, and there's about 2 groups of 15 that I am really eyeing. So I wanted to make sure I'm there early enough to see if I can get them. But that reminds me, I may say no, I won't. I've got to make sure it's still where the Let's make sure he didn't move them. Move the diller, also where you can sell hay and stuff. Again, this is Midwest Horizon. So far, I've been enjoying it. Been very busy the last couple weeks with working at a school and school ending and getting things ready for graduation and all that. So, yeah, it's just been pretty busy, and I've got this morning where I can do stuff. So, that's why we're doing it on Memorial Day. And we'll have a cookout or whatever later. So, but I also have other plans I might be doing with this channel and real life stuff also together. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's definitely a good day out. I'm glad once I get back and unload these guys, I will be able to go back and get in the tractor and make some hay. I'm kind of glad I've met some farmers around here. I can get food if I need it to get going until I can start making my own, and that's exactly what I have done. So yeah, and this loan will have to pay back, so we're gonna have to make money. Downfall is we won't make it with cows right away, and I'm not going to cut myself short on hay. Now I could plant some this fall, but I'm not going to cut myself short. So we'll figure a way of paying it. May have to do some contracts, and that might be something to do. Then again, I could end up getting that field there, and I can make or bale that and just take it right over there and sell it. So, well, we are getting ready to pull in. I will get back to you once we have bought the cows we come for. All right. Spent 30 some thousand. Got 27. Talked with a guy that is going to surprise or later today. If not by the time we get to that farm, because he left with a load already that has 3 that he wanted to sell. And I said, sure, I'll take them. I know what they're going to be, but we'll see if he drops them off for before I'm done making hay. There's going to be another auction here with lactators tomorrow, so by the next video we could have lactating cows too, making money. And I'm thinking, wait, the weather, we may mow some alfalfa down later. But it's going to be raining soon, so we're rushing back to get there to make some round bales before the rain. And can't tell me this was heavier. This was heavier than the grain I put in. But yeah, it just popped up there that rain's coming. So we've got to keep moving. We've got to keep moving. The field's not very big, so it shouldn't take very long. But my 2 farm helps, they tedded it, they raked it, and it dried very well. So yeah. As I say, I do have a stop. Ooh, stop. Ooh, gosh. Jeez. Gotta adjust the brakes on that trailer. But yeah, they started it at noon. I thought it was 1. But yeah. I don't know if I should, but buy me a semi-trailer, since I've got a semi-truck that I could also use to go get cows, and use this more around the farm. Oh no, we'll figure it out. That's another farm I've kind of liked. I don't know. Am I on the right road? No. I went straight and I was supposed to turn. Well, we're going to do a little sightseeing. I kind of forgot where I was located, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. kind of wanted to check something out anyhow on the way there, so not going to be too bad. If you've been on Midwest Horizon, the road I'm going to take used to have an old dairy farm on there that was White Barns, and just curious if that's still there. Then there's another farm on that top road there that you would go to, and I'm starting to think this truck and this trailer kind of has issues sometime, as you can see how the truck goes when you're driving. But it's also heavy, and I'm sitting up higher. So that's the other reason I've been toying with getting the semi. Yeah, a semi. Now, my lactating cows could come out of Wisconsin. I seen where one of the higher producing farms in Wisconsin is during a herd reduction, and I might, and it's on Cow Buyer, so I might bid online and just pay for the trucking. Alright, we're turning here. Wrong button. So we'll think about it. The bidding starts tonight, and that farm is still there. Because you can see it. I just wonder if it's usable. Because in 22, I did a lot of trying to make that farm usable. It was hard because a lot of the mods didn't have milk production with it. But that silo. Wait a minute. Did he? Let's slow down. Yes, he made that usable. That has the blue barn like I'm using. It's red now. That silo. I'll be darned. He did. He did add the fertilized pack and seed pack up there. I'll be heading that way in one of these videos to get lime and fertilizer and stuff. So that's, yeah, I'm not shocked that he didn't. Look at those two. Oh, that's that old property. Now the one farm over there's not there. Huh. If I would have known that, I guess I could have been a blue farm, but I like the red barns. Now I see a barn up here. Let's see if it has a pasture to it. This one did. You had to play. 22 had just the hay feeders and stuff, and I had to place them down to have cattle. But it didn't take up the whole fenced-in area that was there. But I also don't look like the bank barn's there. It looks like it's just the machine shed that was there. No, there's a pasture. There's cows. Nice. So he put like made that a beef barn like. Huh. Nice. As said, I've not done a lot of the driving around here. Here's the hayfield we're going to be coming to, and as you can see, there's a lot of hay there, and they did pretty good raking that for the first time. I hired 2 people. That's the first time. There's a small hayfield I should buy. I hired 2 people. They have not done any farm work before, and had no problem. So once I get these unloaded, I will get back to you. Alright, they are all been unloaded, and they are out there in the pasture. The guy called me, told me within 20 minutes he'll be here to unload the 3 he had for sale. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll get back with you once we get back. And we're on the tractor to head to Bell Hay. And I'm really thinking I could put a spot over here up front maybe to unload hay. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll meet you back at the farm. Alright. We're going to get hay done before the rain. It's going to probably save, but just check it out. I ended up buying a newer baler when I first took the farm over. Went with the Kuhn, have all Kuhn stuff. I just think it'll work better. So let's check it out. The weather, of course, it's going to save. And I would rather it save like that than not at all. Come on, there you go. No, right here. At 6 o'clock tonight, it will start raining, and it looks like there's a chance of rain almost every day through to November. We'll have to squeeze in that alfalfa somehow. Yeah, I got enough fuel. So let's get this done. And by the way, the guy did show up with the cows before I left. His 20 minutes turned into 10 minutes. He said they loaded pretty quick and all that. So we'll swing by and look at them. They'll probably be out in the pasture. They will stand out. They will stand out. I don't think I'm going to be just partial to one breed. I also made the comment about the 2 hayfields. And my wife and I called my dad and stuff, and he said, if you've got to buy them, buy them. We'll figure it out to make all that hay, 1 for the animals, 2 what we could sell. So he told me to go ahead and get on Cow Buyer, see what cows, lactating cows I can buy, call my farmer friend, get some TMR mix brought up, because they will pretty much just be in that stall barn. He told me to maybe buy some calves and have them back there. We'll have to get some calf food, but we'll see what happens. Next episode, we could have all the cows and more hay ground, and alfalfa just be for the lactators, and we'll have grass bales everywhere. We'll have to figure out what we'll need for winter. I'm going to play this series as close to realistic that I can. Being I've farmed before and I raise cattle, we're going to do this as good as possible. I did place down a pad while we were there, a tarp down, that this group of hay, at least half of it maybe will go here, and the other half will go, we're gonna pull in here. I do own all this, so that's one of my fields there. Now let's shoot across. Let's see if we can point them out. There's one of them. He had 3 brown Swiss that he brought me that are all dry. And this field here, I wouldn't mind ever owning. But it's bigger than what I have equipment wise. But yeah, he had 3 brown Swiss, and they're in there. Now my dad did say, if you want to, lactating wise, get half and half, we will be more than just Holsteins. We'll have both. So that is the plan. That is the plan. Once I'm done making this hay, we're getting on cow buyer. We're gonna be getting stuff, and I would say by next video I will have all the cows that I would want, or need, or whatnot. So yeah, I'm also got another plan for other video. I want to try to do other videos just for fun, but it's hard for me to juggle just the one. So all right, let's lower the baler, turn it on, and get started. I had to see if there's any cars. When they raked, they didn't get everything per se, but these are some beautiful windrows. Some beautiful windrows. Definitely beautiful windrows. Well, I am going to call this a video. I'm going to stop right here for a second. You guys look through all this. Leave a comment, which I will answer on next video. How many round bells With this coon, are you thinking I'm going to make out of this field? And I will give you the answer in the next video. So guys, we'll see if this property over here end up getting. There's 2 hay fields, one back there, one right there. And I really could build a machine shed right there to put wagons and stuff. So we'll see what happens. But let me know how many bells you'll think I'll get. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great Memorial Day. And remember to honor those who have risked their life for us so we can have freedom here in the United States. Have a great day, guys.